Yeah, I think the definition of the hard way. Credit to Georgia Southern and obviously to what Lee's building there as well. It's a significantly improved Georgia Southern team through the 2 years that he's been here, and yeah, they showed us for a moment how costly some of the missed chances early in the game may have been, but and a credit to the group, to this young man here for the resilience we showed, and obviously the strength of character to fight back from the most difficult position maybe we've been in this year.
Go ahead with questions.
Dan, how much did the penalty kick goal from Marcus change this complexion of the game before halftime?
It was huge. Yeah, the timing of it, obviously the lift it gave not just us but the crowd as well, and we kind of carried that momentum out into the second half. Had some good early chances early in the second half as well, so that was huge. We'd have felt like we needed to score really early if we hadn't have got that one in the second half. So obviously a nice way to give the guys a little lift just before we went in at halftime.
You put Carlos in there to start the second half. Was that the game plan going in, or was that just a halftime adjustment? And he gave you good quality minutes, just about that as well?
No, we just it's a really delicate balance, and we have a lot of quality of depth. No one got dropped today. Other players got opportunities. That was really the way I saw it. We wanted to feel like we managed the squad. Cos has been in good form. Tristan had done really well and not played for a few games, and it was kind of an opportunity to make sure he stays sharp and gets out there. He played that position against them last time and did particularly well. I thought he did well again today. So there wasn't a selection choice today that was a reflection of anything anyone did wrong. It was more a reflection of the belief we have in the quality of depth in the squad.
You guys hadn't scored on a corner kick since the opening match. Why was today different?
Well, we still had 11 corners in order to get one. Honestly, it's been an area that we have revamped. We kind of had to rip up what we were doing and start again with it because it's not been good enough. The quality of delivery has been there for the most part this season, and for whatever reason we just weren't finding ourselves on the end of things when we feel like we have someone like Carlos, someone like Max, Tristan, Dante, Marcus, some good profiles. Sergio now a little bit more, hopefully, to put himself in areas to get on the end of things. So incredibly important and incredibly pleased it came today. But we'll need more. We'll need to be more prolific on set pieces the longer down the stretch we go.
Because I know you like a pitch that's well watered. So does that help you a little bit in conditions like this?
It was really slick. Obviously, Mother Nature played a part today. It wasn't thanks to the sprinkler system that we have. So you could tell the players before the game just adjusting to that first touch and how easy it is for the ball to slip away if you don't just adjust your body quite enough. But yeah, we want to play a brand of football that allows us to move the ball quickly, and if we can speed up the surface, then absolutely we'd like that and prefer that.
Sergio, you guys go down 2-0. You had not trailed 2-0 at home in 2 years. Why didn't this group let that break their resolve?
It's the belief that this team has, also the experience that we have in these off-season games when we're done with the season, and the experience that the team has, because we have a lot of seniors and we know that we don't lose at home. We have such an incredible record at home, and with the crowd, the lift that they gave us with that late goal in the first half, I think that gave us a lot of energy in order to come up on the second half, have a great energy, and then go out for the second and third goal and win the game.
Sunbelt Player of the Year and Offensive Player of the Year, what do those honors mean to you?
Obviously, it means a lot, and I'm very grateful, but it's a reflection of what the team does on the field. If the team wasn't as successful, and if the team didn't play as good as we do, and we didn't have such great players as we do, I wouldn't get these recognitions. I'm just glad to play for this team and this program.
Dan, can you explain how Sergio has worked for that award, doing it all in the same place?
Yeah, it's Sergio's just a shining example of what 4 years in one location can do. 5 years, sorry, Sergio. It was funny. I was with the rain today. I was referencing what was my first ever game, Charlotte, during that COVID spring season, which would have been Sergio's as well, a very long time ago. We preach development. We feel like it's a separating factor in terms of what we have here at West Virginia that maybe others don't do to the level of detail that we do. but it takes a player to buy in, the consistency to the grind. And this guy, in terms of what he does in the spring season, he's our strength and conditioning coach's favorite player, right? In terms of how much he prides himself in that. But it's the extra details, the extra 1% that players learn and develop through that process. This guy lives and breathes like a true pro. He takes care of all the little details off the field, and then he's improved. Sergio came here as conceivably as kind of a left wing back option for us in a back five system when we were still figuring things out, and now he's arguably the most prolific right winger in the country. And if you let him cut in on his left foot, he's dangerous. If you let him get in the box, he can score with his head. So you guys have asked me this question so many times this season, what happened with Sergio, this magical start, and there's not anyone in the team, anyone on the staff that's surprised by the success he's had this year. He's earned it, and he's grind over a long period of time, and that's what happens. And I hope that the young players that see that and can recognise that journey, value that, and are ambitious to have that kind of trajectory as Sergio has.
Coach mentioned adjusting to the conditions. Did you have to make any changes in the way you ran, your footing, things like that during this game?
No, not really. I mean, it's obviously a little bit more sleeky with the conditions, but I love this weather. I love to play under these conditions because the ball runs quick, and I feel like that favors us and the way and the style that we have and we play.
What is it like to score a game-winning goal in a knockout game in which your team trailed 2-0?
It's great. We live for these moments, to be honest, as football players. I love scoring goals, and I love just helping the team as much as I can. And obviously, it's a winning goal and coming back from a 2-0 down scoreboard, it feels great.
Dan, what does a short week look like before a game on Wednesday? It's probably the quickest turnaround you guys have had this season.
Yes, it is the quickest turnaround we've had. It's extremely difficult for the players to fully recover. I'd be lying if we weren't trying to manage the depth of the squad, hopefully with one eye on Wednesday as well. And we're confident that certainly the selections I said is a reflection of the belief we have in our depth, and we weren't rolling the dice by making as many changes as we did to start the game. But we'd like to think that we've done a pretty good job of managing the group today as best we can. Tomorrow will be incredibly light. The staff have a late night ahead of us. We've obviously got a game to watch and to break down, and to prepare ourselves for two good teams that we've both played here, and obviously outside of a goal late against South Carolina, they've done a pretty good job of shutting us down.